So today I'm filming with long drive professional Luke Curtis, 2023 European champion, beating Martin Borgmeier in the semis. He's had a second in the 2023 Order of Merit, a third in the 2024 Order of Merit, and a T9th at the Worlds. This is part of an off-season project for me. We're going to try and put on as much speed as possible in this off-season. So without further ado, let's get into the video and see how much speed that Luke can help me gain. Right, in the room with the big boys today. There's Borgmeier. I think they photoshopped his bicep a bit bigger there, haven't they? Joe Miller, Jordan, James, and we're with Luke Curtis. Luke, thanks for having me today.
No worries.
So, you've been doing long drive for, what, 2 years?
2 years roughly, yeah. Started in August 2022, it was my first event.
Longest drive so far since you started your long drive
Recording competition is 4:30. So.
Not bad.
Yeah.
And clubhead speed has gone from, I just said, about mid 130s to mid 150s.
Yeah.
What's your PB?
155.6.
Okay.
So we've got to add the 0.6. Yeah.
Sweet. And today, so essentially you're going to try and get me as quick as possible in half a day.
Yep.
So start in here, capture some data, have a look at swing, like power leaks, I think you said to me.
Yeah, power leaks
and then we're just going to go to a full-on speed sesh.
Yep.
So we're going to get warmed up, have a look at the golf swing, and then go from there. So all warmed up. What's first? Just get some data.
Yeah, just get some like baseline numbers. So obviously the goal is to get as fast as possible. So we're going to be looking at club speed. So just get baseline numbers, and then I'll record some swings, get some 3D data as well, and then we'll go from there. Put the plan together.
Perfect.
See what we can do. So. 24.6.
Okay. And what do you want me to do? Do you want me to start to go at these quite hard, just to see where we are?
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, I want to see what your max clubhead speed is.
Okay.
Okay, 127.6. That's good. 27.4. Come on then.
Near 30.
28.6. 27.4.
Okay.
One more.
Well, last one.
Get a bit average.
Okay, pretty much 128.
What we'll do now is I'll video some swings. We'll get on the 3D motion capture app as well, and then we'll break it down and see if we can
add some speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just filmed some swings with the 3D motion capture app. So we're gonna have a look at that now and have a look at the swings from down the line and front on. So Luke's gonna input on, so like where I could potentially gain more power, I think. So
we've got like vertical force, so we know that vertical force has a huge impact on clubhead speed. We've got hand speed as well. So a lot of this we can use to really get a good understanding of where we might be losing speed or where we can gain speed. So, and we look at this vertical force number at the top, okay?
Yep.
So at address, we're 100% of our body weight, okay? So we're not pushing into the ground at all. You know, we've got 100% of our body weight at address. So in the golf swing, we tend to see that vertical force go up a bit in the backswing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the unweighting.
Yeah, the unweighting, you're pushing into the ground, into your trail leg.
Yeah.
Okay. And as that happens, your vertical force number will go up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're stretching. It's a stretch phase in the backswing. Pushing down. We're getting a bit of. So there's a bit of extension in the knee, a bit of extension at the hips. Okay.
Yep.
We're stretching. As we come down, we'll unweight, like you said. Okay. So that vertical force is actually dropping.
Yeah.
Okay? And that sort of gets us in a good position to apply really hard force into the lead leg, really peak that vertical force to push up and get some speed out to the club. So
so like doing a jump, you said, yeah?
Exactly, yeah. So if I was to describe it, vertical force in the golf swing, if I wanted to jump as high as I can, I'd go up, stretch, that's that stretch phase in the backswing.
Yep.
Okay, I'd go down, that's the unweighting, that's me flexing, okay, and then I'd push into the ground to push up. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's
so up, down, up.
Up, down, up.
And the more down, the more you can go up, down, up, the more force you can load, the higher the speed.
The more force into the ground, and the more club speed you can get out of it.
So we're seeing...
Yeah, so if I look at this
not
vertical
a lot
force...
of verticals there.
No, so we look at this number at the top right,
Yeah.
you can see it's roughly 100%, okay? Like I said, as we go into the backswing, we should see that number in the initial takeaway go up. Doesn't. Okay, maybe a tiny bit. And then we get up to the top of the swing. We should start to see some unweighting in transition. Okay, so we might see that go down to 70% or 60%, maybe even 50% for some of the longest.
Because you've pushed through the right foot and it's going up that way.
Yeah, so you'll see a peak, a little bit of a peak here.
Yeah.
And as you get to transition, it should go down to about between 70 and 50% for the longest hitters in the world.
Yeah.
But you can see here, yours just remains the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Still 100%. There's a tiny drop there before you start to peak it again.
Okay.
And as we get to where we want to peak our vertical force, so between lead arm parallel and club parallel, okay, that's where we want to see it peak. But yours, although it does peak, it's a very low number.
So
you're peaking it at the right time.
Yeah.
You're just not. You haven't
peaking it enough.
Enough. So it's got the magnitude isn't enough. So there's three things when you're looking at forces. You're looking at point of application, so where you're applying the force.
Yeah.
Okay. So vertical force would be under the lead foot, balls of the lead foot. Okay. You've got magnitude, so how much. So in your case, not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got sequence and timing. So that would be you're peaking it at the right time, just not enough.
So the sequence is correct.
Sequence
just
is correct.
Not enough force going through.
Point of application, we can't tell exactly from the app.
Yeah.
But I would assume, it might be okay. You need force plates to really tell, but the magnitude is too low. Okay. And if we look at the
as a comparison. So that's like 167. It may be like not an exact figure, but what
160 is the minimum I would want from anyone.
From a normal golf, an average golfer, not trying to.
Tour average is around 190.
Wow, so I'm literally.
If you're looking at long drive level, you're looking at 230 plus. 230, 300 in some extreme cases.
Wow. So
that's percent of body weight.
I'm actually not that slow considering I am not really using hardly any verticals.
Yeah.
And actually I'm quite good at vertical forces in terms of like jumping and stuff. It's just like basically locked.
That just shows me that it's not a training problem, it's a technical problem.
Yeah.
So you can do it, you've trained your body maybe over the years. You can create enough force and you can express it, but you're not technically using it. Okay. So that's a coaching problem. So we can address that.
We can look at that.
That's good. If we look at here at the stick figure, so I'm just going to put on there your centre of mass within that blue circle there.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we typically see is we'd like to see the centre of mass travel away from the target initially.
Okay.
Okay. By P2.
Yeah.
And then we'd see it go upwards. So that would be that stretch phase.
Yeah.
Okay? That would be where we're pushing down into the trail foot, but yours doesn't come up at all.
Wow.
Okay. And then, like I said, in transition, we'd see that unweighting. We'd see that centre of mass from a higher position travelling down sharply. But again, you just haven't got that with you.
Okay.
And then we've got no ability to push up through the
centre of mass isn't really moving at all. It's just staying pretty stagnant, moving off of it a bit and getting on it a bit.
So you've got the lateral component, but you've not got the up and down component.
Okay.
So that's a big factor and something we would work on.
Right, lads and ladies, all 3% of you, we're gonna see what we can get to today. I reckon we can push to at least 135 plus today. 100%.
We'll see.
So what should we do now?
Okay, so I'll go through some drills.
Okay, cool.
So
drills here.
Yep, we'll do drills, and then we'll probably, depending on what we want to do, we might go to the sim.
Okay.
Or we can do some here, depending on how we feel.
Yeah, depending on whether we're freezing our tits off.
Yeah, I'm shivering.
So drill number 1, mate. Let's get into it.
So drill number 1, obviously, like I said, vertical force, we want to really get that stretch phase in the backswing.
Yep.
Okay, so we want to get that centre of mass moving up in the backswing in preparation to then unweight, lower, and then peak that vertical force in the
explode out the ground.
We're going to start with the backswing. We're going to get a band. Okay, we're going to place it under our lead foot, hold it in our right hand. From here, what I want you to do is then just to move to the top, pulling against that band. So we're resisting, the band is pulling us down, we have to resist up.
Yep.
Okay? So this should see an increase in vertical force. You'll get more of a stretch. Okay?
Yep.
You've got to push through that trail foot. Okay?
Yep.
So do a
It's
few
really
like that.
like everything's like lengthening.
Everything's stretching, lengthening.
Yeah.
Yep. See how my height differs as well when I do it. And show you again.
Yeah, got it. So up and right, basically, that's the
Yeah.
feeling. Get up and right,
Yeah.
stretch out.
So I'm going like
That's
that.
it. That's it. That's
Okay.
enough. Good.
So that's why they do that rocking motion. Is it like this? Is it to like trigger? Like you see Carl Berkshire doing
Yeah,
it.
if you see
Is
any
he
of-
just triggering?
You see any of the long drivers, they have their own sort of trigger moves, so they've sort of
Yeah.
found that over the years of training. You'll see me, I generally have a move down into that left side, like I said, before pushing up and away.
Okay. So down and then
Good,
up
good.
and straight in and just recreate.
Recreate that same feeling. Get taller, so really extending. Good. Feel like we're getting taller.
Yeah.
Do
Does
one
that
more?
not look like I'm getting taller at all?
No.
Okay. It feels
So
like
recreate that push down into that lead leg to go up. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so really feel like we're gaining some height, even if we're going to come out of posture a little bit.
Sure.
That's what I want you to feel, okay?
So in here and then
Good, that was better. That was nice. One more of those. Good.
just be careful that you're not going too this
Okay.
way. Okay.
So really
we're
getting
gonna-
over that right foot, like.
Yeah, so like with the band, you felt like you were moving
Yeah.
away from it. Just make sure that you do that as well.
You're loading behind it.
Yeah, we don't want to be too
Yeah.
sort of thoracic extension this way.
Yeah. Okay, got ya. Down. Good. Feel more of a stretch up, yeah?
Yeah.
God, that literally feels like all, like my obliques and like
you're holding a massive
everything's
stretch.
like just like stretching and loading.
Yeah.
Wow, that feels
It's like I said,
quite
if
different.
we were going to jump, we
Yeah.
go up, but we also throw our hands up as well. So you see I'm really stretching out my system
Yeah.
before going down.
Yeah.
Back up. Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm sort of,
Well,
I'm
you're
jumping
just-
like from
You're
there.
not really jumping, are you? You're
No,
just sort of-
I'm not jumping. No, I'm just like that. Drill 2.
Okay, so this will be a variation of the upward stretch move that we were just doing with the band. Okay, so I want you to still incorporate that feeling, but what I want you to do now is I want you to just take slightly narrower width stance. So we're just going to move our right foot inwards, and I've placed this foam ball at the end there. Okay, now that's going to be your point of application for vertical force through this trail leg. I want you to start with the club forward. Okay, and I want you to press down onto that foam ball.
Yep.
Okay, you pressing down, that's going to be the vertical force through that trail leg.
Yeah.
That's going to help you get wider and stretch face to the top. Okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so it's going to look a bit like this. Stomp as the club comes back.
Stomp, stretch.
Yep. So club forward, stomp, stretch to the top. We're just
Press,
going-
so step onto that foam. Good, good, that's it. Really feel that stretch to the top. Feel it?
Yeah.
Feel like you're applying the force under that foot, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Start with the club forward. Step. Good. Yeah, like that. Good. Love that.
Yeah. So it's basically like the front foot is like almost like the trigger, and then you start to load into the back foot and then up.
Correct.
So like normally, I guess it'd be like
Mm-hmm. Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next part will be vertical force. This will be the unweighting phase. Okay, so this happens around transition. Okay, so this will be when we unweight our body. We go into flexion of the hips.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got this stretched to flexed
Interesting.
position.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the unweighting portion. Okay, so that's the falling unweighting motion from the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
With no club?
Just
Yeah, without a club initially.
okay.
Feel that fall? Good.
Okay.
You can feel how your body
Your centre of mass might be moving down. Yeah.
So step up and then like up here.
Yep. Fall down onto that. Good. Good. Can you feel how you're going from that stretched to flexed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I've always struggled to do as well.
Okay.
Maybe that's because I didn't get out of the floor, sort of out of the ground, or whatever, however you want to describe it.
Yeah, so your centre of mass has to go up before going down.
Exactly.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
So I can't really start here.
You've got nowhere to go from there.
Load, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just want you to do the same motion with the club. So that stretching backswing, force into that trail leg.
Or am I stepping?
No.
Just the
just
feel.
the normal, just the same feel. Fall. So
there.
up, fall into that. Good. Good. Feel more verticals going on?
So up.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Okay.
Look quick now.
It's getting a bit quicker.
So once we've basically prepared the body for that nice peak, okay, so we've
So this is the
back to
money
more
maker
stretched.
right now.
Yeah, so this is where we want to get most bang for our buck out of what we've done previously. Okay, so we've stretched up, centre mass is moving up, and then we've unweighted, centre mass is moving down aggressively. Okay, and now we're preparing the body for a big push up through that lead side. Okay, so this is when our vertical force will start to peak. Like I said, you've got good timings, but the magnitude isn't there. So now you've done all the good work before, now we can start to push up off that lead foot. Okay, so good drill for this is to just do some, might be a bit slippery here for this, but some lead leg only drills.
Okay.
So what I do is I just get you to take your trail leg and just pop it back to behind you. Okay. Then we want all the force to be pushed up through that lead side. So
right.
So really want to jump and get that force.
Get off that left foot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool drill, that.
Okay.
That's me trying to actually get off the foot as well. It might take a while to get this bad boy warmed up.
Better? Good.
I mean, that's almost airborne there, mate.
Good. Very good. Good. Should we try a few swings putting it all together?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So whatever you need to do, if you need to rehearse more of the backswing, more of the transition, good, full and good. Good. Do you want to try and hit some?
Yes, just try.
Okay.
See what
Obviously
happens.
we're cold and we've been doing drills, but we'll try. We'll try. Yeah. Okay. Really focus on that.
Right. So lead. It's like a good trigger. That. So
It is.
left,
Yeah. Good trigger.
Left pump up.
Down. Full.
Down.
Up.
Okay. I'll start like with not too much force.
Okay.
And then build it up.
Yep.
I'm trying not to hit that quite.
129.
Okay. And that's not bad being freezing cold.
Yep. Got more in there. $131.7. Climbing.
Yeah.
Come on. 133.6.
Okay, we're moving.
We're moving, and that was a good shot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. How's it feel?
It feels.
More dynamic?
It feels so much more dynamic.
Good.
Feels like
Using the ground more.
Yeah, just athletic. Like I've probably been trying to like guide the ball in play for a long time, and this is sort of just like unlocking everything.
Good.
And actually getting moving. So yeah, good start. I really like the drills, mate. Like when I did long drive before 5-6 years ago, I just sort of saw Steve Gold, who's works whose company is Gad, and he does all the force plates and stuff.
Yep.
And he sort of just gave me a quick overrun on you just need to use more vertical force, but never like got into any drills or anything. So
Like practical application of it.
yeah, 100%. I really like that. Right, so last drill before we number one, get some food. I'm starving, need a bit of food before we get into the speed session. So backswing speed.
Yeah, so what I noticed on the 3D motion capture was your backswing speed was too slow in terms of ratio to your downswing speed. Okay, so what we ideally want is we want a 3-to-1 ratio. So a 3-to-1 ratio meaning faster on the backswing for you as it was closer to 4.
Okay.
So 4-to-1 for you. So we want a faster backswing. So what this has an effect on can get us, if we've got a faster backswing, might be able to get a bit more length out of the backswing.
A bit more like
get a bit more of a stretch.
speed into
system.
the stretch to keep the stretch going.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, you get more of a stretch. Okay, might get a bit of a longer backswing. Also, as well, there's a misconception that low and slow into the backswing. Okay.
Yeah.
But ideally, what we want is we want more speed in the hands in transition.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people go too slow to the top and then accelerate their hands. Okay, but we want more speed at the early part of transition. So if we can get more speed into the club early, our hands have to put some force in the opposite direction to slow the club down. Okay, so we can get a bit more of a kinetic, a bit more energy into the system.
Yeah.
I just want you to start with the club or the stick ahead of where the ball would be. Okay, and then I just want you to do some rehearsal swings to P2. Okay, so just to club parallel to the ground on the backswing. Just really focus on putting some more speed and energy into that club. Okay, so I've got a speed radar here. Okay, so it's just going to measure just to give something a bit of a feedback tool. Okay, so there's not really a number I'm looking for on this. I just want you to focus on a bit more speed.
What speed are you getting there?
That's 54.
54.
51. Okay, and then we can do some full backswing. So the same thing, stick forward. Okay.
53, 58.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Just to club parallel.
To club parallel.
Yeah, so P2. There you go. So some force in that initial part of the takeaway.
Okay, 55, a bit better.
56.
6.
Okay, now let's do some full backswings.
67. 60.
Good. Okay, now let's hit some driver. Yeah, I don't want you to be knackered.
Right, now just
put it all together.
All that with the quick backspin.
Yeah. $132.8.
Okay, not too bad. Felt like there was probably less attention towards the verticals, and more towards the backswing. I think maybe like in practice you'd probably separate the two and work on
definitely. Obviously, we're doing a bit of a crash course in vertical force, and I've given you a few different drills to try and apply, one motion. So it's it might be too much, to really see a massive benefit. But we've seen the club speed jumps, which is good.
100%.
Yeah.
Right, that was really good, mate. That so far. So let's get in the warm for one. Let's get a foot long Subway and maybe 3 cookies. Let's get over to this indoor heated simulator, which apparently is really cool. So let's get over there. Where are we now?
We are at Body Swing Solutions in Shenley. It's just a great indoor simulator. They've also got a gym as well, so we'll see that. But it's really good for us long drivers. They'll put an extra screen up so that we don't break it. So we don't break it.
That's always the problem when you're training for a long drive. You get above a certain speed and you just go through so many nets and screens. I guess not nets. There's actual screens and they're quite expensive generally, aren't they?
So about $1,000 a screen. So and obviously driving range as well. They don't really allow us. So
no,
that's pretty much.
You'll struggle to find a driving range in England that's over 250. So that means Luke can only hit 7-iron. How far does 7-iron go? Full tilt?
I don't actually know. It just goes straight up in the air.
Right.
So
It's got to be 250. How fast can you swing a 7 iron?
Fastest I've swung a 7-iron is 131 mile an hour.
Pretty much some of my driver swings there. Cheers then. Firstly, this is a cool place. Got the gym down there. You got 2 hitting bays. I won't film down there just in case anyone doesn't want to be filmed. So speed sessions. Talk us through what you do in a speed session, how it works for the viewers at home.
Yeah, so speed session, it's basically designed to train the central nervous system to move quicker. Okay, so there's 3 different ways to increase clubhead speed. You've got strength and conditioning, you've got speed training, and you've got swing mechanics. So we touched on swing mechanics, obviously, back at the Shire there.
Yep.
So we changed a few pieces, and then this will be another element of increasing clubhead speed, so it'll be speed training. So basically it's just, if we're in a club speed building phase, okay, we're not focused on ball speed or flight, it's just a case of swinging as fast as we can, 100% intent, and just increasing our top end speed over time. Okay, so it's not like a quick fix, it's a long progression, you know, maybe 2-3 times a week, as fast as you can, just focusing on clubhead speed. And then also a good point is increasing that top end max, you'll actually increase your on-course swing speed, you know.
So you can, if you're smoothing it out at 110 and you up that top end, you can smooth it out at 115. So you don't lose that much control.
Correct.
Because your perceived effort is still the same on the course.
100%.
So so how many balls do you usually hit in a hitting session, speed session?
So it depends. Between probably 30 and 100.
Okay.
You know, some people
30 and 100.
Yeah,
wow, so it's quite a big variance.
So I'll try and taper it up. So I'll start maybe at 30, and then as the weeks go on, I'll taper it up a little bit.
Okay.
Some people hit more than that, but for me, my sort of sweet spot is probably between 40 and 70.
Okay.
But so it can go anywhere between that. But
we warmed back up again, had some food, stopped. So hit some firebands, hit some wedges, etc. And this is like the first swing of the day. Well, it was a bit slower than this. So 1, 2, 6, and I think it started at 1, 2, 3. But literally that was like first swing, just like feeling a bit like that again. So
a bit stiff, a bit cooled down.
Yeah.
So
we're warming up again. Trying to get into those feels.
Yep.
Should we start it now?
Yes.
The speed session. I mean, it's pretty much started.
Okay.
Isn't it?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything off other than club speed.
Okay.
So the reason being is that when we focus on club speed, all we want to be looking at is club speed.
Okay.
Because we don't want to get drawn into any other numbers. Okay. We don't really want to focus on how we're striking it.
Yeah.
Because as a good golfer, you'll want to control the ball. You'll want to hit good shots. You want to hit the middle of the club face. But we just want to focus on club speed. Move that club as fast as possible.
So get into the left foot.
Up, stretch.
Get up off of it.
Yep. Fall into the left.
And then
explode out.
It's pretty slow.
Okay. The falling is important because.
So when you say falling, is that what I'm trying to do? Almost like feel like I'm falling onto it.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to forcibly like.
You're not trying to force yourself into that lead leg. You're almost falling. So it's an unweighting. So.
Because I think that's one of my mistakes with speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get to the top and I'll try and force it, so I won't get down into it enough. Almost like push too early.
Yep.
And then the sequencing's out, and then I'm losing loads of speed because I'm not actually pushing in. I'm not like getting into the floor because I'm just like pushing like real.
Well, if you try and do a jump.
Yeah. It's like
without bending your knees.
That,
without bending your knees, you can't.
Okay.
You need to go down to go up. Down. Good. Do a couple of those drills we did. You know, I think you've got the backswing down. It's quite an easy thought.
Yeah.
But the downswing, just falling onto that. Fall. Do some lead leg only drills. Okay, let's go.
Slowly waking up a bit.
Good backswing that.
Was it?
Yep.
Quick and high.
Yep. A lot higher. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on, you're only just getting warmed up.
Right, where's that tee?
Don't know, by the downshift board.
Come on, you
Is it? I feel like it might be. Okay, good. Did you get 132? I think. Not bad. After obviously doing quite a bit of work at the Shire and then cooling down,
Yeah.
warming back up, some food in between. So, but I think it's good.
It's the first time I've done that in a long time.
Yeah.
So which one should I hit?
We'll hit this one.
Epic Flash.
Big flash. 3 degrees.
Okay. And this is X or like
not sure.
triple X or
yeah,
something?
could be. I'm not sure. What did you get here? 132.
132.
Okay. So not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's trying the long drive one.
Yeah.
This grip's tiny.
Oh, that was with the player drive, was it?
That
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, excited, yeah. Oh, there'll be a bit more in this one.
Okay. Good going. Come on, let's end with a good one.
Tall and fast.
Full and explode out. That was everything. Oh, on the last ball.
Yeah. Did you feel that one?
Wait, you're not stopping now?
Hey?
You just got... That's your quickest. What are you doing? This ain't no hobby. Come on. If you don't get above 134 on this next one, call it quits. Put a bit in that. See, what are you doing? What are you slowing down for? I bet you didn't think that was possible when you when you're warming
I
up.
started at 122.
Yeah.
After that subway.
Come on. Below 134, and you stop. Ah.
That feels deliberate, that one.
Yeah, I think he slowed down on purpose on that one.
135.5. Good. That's not too bad, is it, on a Trackman? That equivalent, what's that equivalent of like 2 mile an hour faster on a flight scope?
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, I've not tested them side by side, but generally they're a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and that just adds like 3 mile an hour, doesn't it, that long drive club?
Yeah.
And then I guess if you use a light shaft, you've got an extra 2 mile an hour maybe.
Yeah, exactly that.
So that's potentially like towards the 137s ish.
Yeah, that's good. Really good.
That's not
I
bad.
mean, like I said, we're looking at 215. We want to be 145.
Okay.
Like we said.
It's got to get like 8 mile an hour at least,
Yeah.
and be able to do that every session. Like.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're looking at a combination of technique and then speed training.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously strength and conditioning as well. So it's more of a long-term plan.
There's a lot to add in, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to put a plan together and then be diligent and follow it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that stuff coming up soon. I'm seeing some guys tomorrow, so that video is going to come up at some point in the next week. So I'll talk about that in the video. But yeah, that's not a bad start. Thank you very much. They're going to see a few of your bombs once you've warmed up.
Yep.
But yeah, let's film some other content as well. And we'll check out at the end.
I won't be able to walk tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, you get off your left foot so well. Right, lads and ladies, hold on to your hats. Feel alright?
Don't know.
Hey, not bad, eh?
Not bad.
8 weeks
for
out.
For a broken back.
Exactly, 8 weeks out. Come back up to 148 pretty quick.